Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aquarius, we're going to do an interesting week of readings, and we're starting it with you, my dear Aquarian friends. We're going to ask, and I say we because me and my spirit guides and my team here, we're here to work for you. And what we're going to ask is, we're just finishing the eclipse. It's actually, as I'm recording this, the eclipse is today, the partial solar eclipse. I didn't learn from the last time. I'm going to do tarot while there's an eclipse again. We're going to ask, what is this eclipse activating in your life? So what is this eclipse activating in your life at this time? And I've already pulled out 2 oracle cards to get us started. I'm going to show them to you in a second. I just want to start talking though, and this energy is really something else. I'm picking up the energy of an individual here, many individuals very likely, who have been going through a very difficult process here. And this is underlined. We're going to go right into it. Birthing and surfacing. You have birthing and surfacing here. And the birthing card is not an easy card. Like if we think of giving birth to anything, whether it's sort of like in the literal sense of bringing like another human life or any animal giving birth, there's quite a bit of effort, pain, exhaustion, pushing. When you feel like you can't push anymore, you got to push some more and face some more pain. It's kind of like even a sort of a profound way to describe like even shadow work, really, honestly. And we have surfacing coming out of that. This is like one of the first times I think I've ever pulled the birthing card, and I feel like I have a card coming in right after it. Well, I didn't pull it. It's sitting in the underline. So it's kind of like it's played out on itself naturally here. And where there's a card that feels like it comes, it's the perfect card to come right after birthing. Well, I guess there could be some other ones that are really good. Go with that. Because it's almost like crowning. I feel like it's crowning, like you're starting to see something on the surface. Like here it comes like it. I think it has. There's the visuals in this reading are like just like coming through like crazy for me. You're getting the other 2 underlying cards. Sorry, I pulled up 3, but that's reversed. It's reversed. The Star Keeper is reversed. Cosmic Ancestor, seek the light by staying grounded. I picked it up for a reason. So that's something that you're not doing anymore. I remember the soul plan, the fated life first, the destiny life, loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Okay. To some degree, I feel like there was resistance to the birthing process, because it feels like that there is something or things that are being left behind. Now, these could be important people. These could be things that you felt were important in your life, and you don't want those vacating from life, or it doesn't feel like there's anything that could replace that. There's some sort of resistance, or there was a resistance to this birthing process with these 2 cards that have also come out in the underline for you. The let God in card is really profound. It kind of talks about, you know, the obvious, what I already stated, like things that are vacating our life, things that we are vacating in life, and maybe even trying to quickly replace those with something else. Or, you know, like a good example of that is, and it's not to say it's wrong, I don't know. It's hard to give an example because, I don't know, sometimes it's okay, but I guess it depends on why you're replacing it. Like, you know, sometimes if people suffer a loss of a pet, they'll replace that pet right away. Or, I can't even go there in those thoughts. Or some people, they lose a partnership, and then they trying to really quickly get back into, or they've gone through a breakup, and they don't even give themselves any time to sort of like alchemize after a breakup. They're just right back into dating or finding a new partner or anything, you know, those sort of things. Or it could be something even like feels even more physically important. I don't know, those 2 are pretty important, but it could be something like a home, and you know, trying quickly to just like, okay, I got to get myself into another place. I don't know. I know they sound weird, right? But these are the card does talk about, like, these are big things in our life that we don't have, or they're coming away from us. It's sort of like, right, like if it's meant for you, set it free and it will come back. Because it also like it's releasing. It's not needing to hold on to things. It's being able to live to some extent, right? Like in grace, and just allow things to happen around us without feeling panic, or without feeling like our identity is attached to what we had before, or how things were existing for us in the past. There's actually, there's a really good quote in it too from Buddha. Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. And right, A Course in Miracles also tells us, whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. Isn't that interesting, right? So there's some sort of falling away energy here, like falling through. This also feels like just falling through the birth canal, because it's leaving this familiarity behind. And it's recognizing too, like the fated life versus I can't remember in this book too, but was it Buddha? Or no, I think it was Carl Jung that said, fate are the shadows within us that we refuse to look at. So they continue to appear in front of us as we walk forward until we deal with it. Right? And then once you deal with that shadow, you deal with that fear, you deal with an irrational fear, whatever it is, you will continue to walk towards it, and it will trigger you again and again until you face it. So, right, like you can look at fate sort of in that sense too. So this all does give me, but I feel like the shadow work is far behind in this deck. Like this is somebody who's coming out of that. It looks like to me somebody who's coming out of that. Now, the energy that you have right now. So to get back to that, to answer that question, what is the eclipse activating in your life? You are not alone. Confidence. Is that not beautiful when we just talked about sort of like letting God in and allowing destiny, removing a lot of fears, or facing fears and alchemizing fears, and letting God in. And then you're not alone. The confidence that you're not alone. This is also to me like she's really connecting with her higher self here. He, she. This is not gender specific, so please don't feel excluded based on the imagery in the cards. And right through higher self, we connect to God. With the confidence card and this isolation community in the you're not alone, this gives me, okay, what's being activated in your life is a confidence to do it. The confidence to do it on your own, the confidence to know that you're enough to do it, the confidence to know that you don't even need to rely on your own strength all the time. That there are times where you can just kind of give it up to God, and that's all the strength that you need in a day. Yeah, it is. Honestly, it's just, I want to say too, it's also having real confidence in what it is that you're connecting with. So when I looked at these cards, after I'd pulled them all out, this whole like scene played in my head. And it was, a lot of times I'll get like messages like this from the Matrix. And it's the scene where Nero, right? That's his name. I'm starting to forget. Nero was struggling in the Matrix and struggling to battle Mr. Smith. Speak of the devil. All my stuff. To rearrange all my stuff when I came down today. Somebody's been down here on my days off playing in this, and pumpkins were rolling. Pumpkins had been rolling. But struggling with it, right? Like it's almost like this, and then suddenly giving in to the energy. And right, all of a sudden he's just like flowing without effort. It's just like effortless flowing like that in the Matrix, almost like you're connected. You're connecting to your higher self, right? If I want to give you a very straightforward answer into what it is that is being activated, what this eclipse energy is activating in your life, it is the confidence that you are connected to your higher self. It is the confidence that your higher self knows the way. It is the confidence that you don't walk this path alone. It is the confidence that you can do it on your own. It is the confidence that whatever is meant for you will come to you. Hi. I'm sorry. It's just the faces he makes when I start rubbing his face. It's like he had all the stress in the world that you could possibly imagine, and it's just alleviated. I don't know what stress you have, mister. I think any stress you have, you probably bring it upon yourself with your own thoughts, my dear. It's true. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. We did kiss. Okay. Oh, a funny thing, I didn't pick out a tarot deck when I sat down. Isn't that funny? That means I'm meant to pick it in the energy with you guys. I'm going to the Book of Shadows. No, I was meant to pick that up to go to the deck under it. Ah, confirmation. Look at that. The High Priestess is at the bottom. Confirmationo, Larry. Confirmation. Fluffsters. You know my hands are busy. I know you think that they have no other purpose but to pat you. I know that. I know. It makes no sense to you why I would do anything else with my hands. I know. I know. Okay. You are not alone. You're not alone. Oh, I'm here, Michael Jackson. Yeah. I'm gonna have to stop the birds for a second. Oh, interesting. Another day has gone. I'm still all alone. How could this be? You're not here with me. You never said goodbye. Someone tell me why. Did you have to go and leave my world so cold? Every day I sit and ask myself, how did love slip away? Something whispers in my ear and says that you are not alone. I am here with you. Though you're far away, I am here to stay. But you are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far apart, you're always in my heart. But you are not alone. Lone, why alone? Just the other night, I thought I heard you cry asking me. Yeah, it's a long, wow. A very long song. Y'all can go and read those lyrics if you want, because that is literally, Michael just came right into my head. I'm not alone. I always have a fluff ball with me. You know, it's good though. We love fluff balls. Wow. The 9 of coins flew out here. Talk about like, right. You and your higher self just in a beautiful rhythm here. Jeez Louise. That's like, you're not alone. The 9 of coins. Well, you kind of are. But not, maybe physically. Maybe you could even have like a big family or group of people around you, but there's something about your own journey or what's going on inside you that is like something that only you can experience and only you can understand. The Palace of Coins. The Queen of Coins. The Magician. Holy. What's being activated? A very prosperous and powerful time in your life. A very prosperous and powerful time in your life is what is being activated. Because you are in sync here with God. Could have something to do with your Venus and Mercury. Yeah, Venus and Mercury. Speaking from your heart. Yeah. You are, I mean, damn. You're manifesting something really amazing here. You could be manifesting, like, and I say that, it's like in the physical sense. I mean, there's a huge spiritual energy that's coming through, and all of a sudden we're just like, it's met with all this physical confirmation. That's exactly what it is. All of this spiritual energy is met with a huge physical confirmation here for you. You're going to be able to do whatever it is that you feel you need to do. Maybe you don't know what you need to do yet. That time will come. It doesn't matter how cute you try to look. I still have to focus. Don't you be looking at my pumpkins. Why don't you look at them pumpkins? Looking at the pumpkins. Confidence. Damn. Page of Coins, High Priestess, and the Queen of Wands. It's like a graduation energy. It just feels like a graduation energy. Like, right? And the Queen of Wands is, out of all of the queens, the most confident. The High Priestess. Confidence to walk. It always feels like the confidence to walk with God. Like, through the mystery of life. If you started out on this side, it's almost like a student of the universe. A student of the universe. And then on the other side, you are like very confident in yourself. You are very confident in whatever the universe could sort of throw your way or what's coming. You're confident perhaps even about your own future. But you've built this with God, honestly, really. Like, this is a really big reading. Well, it's funny, right? The sun is sort of the, it's like that God energy. How many cultures of God, the sun God? It's like the sun God. It's like, and we're talking about a partial solar eclipse that's taking place right now. And this is really through the sun, through the eclipse of the sun. I don't know, for some of you, you could be starting a business. You could be starting your own business, and you will, maybe this is even just a thought. Maybe it's just a thought in your head at this point. Maybe some of you here are in a relationship that isn't right for you. And that relationship, it could be a marriage. It could be a roommate, something like that. And you're like, you know what, this is just not jiving for me. This doesn't feel right. And you're going to be able to go on your own here to realize that, you know, God is sort of paving the way, helping you out. No, I taped the pumpkins. He did, a little bugger. He's down there looking at the pumpkins. Leave it. I had to set it all up again. Oh. The Five of Pentacles is at the bottom. Do you see? Like, this is a very difficult energy that you've come through. This is a very difficult energy. You knocked that one down. I didn't tape that one. Ugh, I'm going to go do the extended. The extended. I'm going to ask, what is this eclipse bringing to light in your life? So what is the eclipse pulling out of the shadows here for you to see? There's 2 options in the description below if you would like to follow me to the extended. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.